So you missed the last episode of Toy Kings and you want to know what's been going on. Well, you're in luck. Here's what's happening.
So we're looking for Phil. Chris,
It's not a prize about to pay for it. Don't have the gun.
no.
So Jason, this is the guy I was telling you guys
What's up,
about.
buddy? I want a weapon bit. I want, you know, the knockoff.
You should have asked him how much that was. This is do a comparison.
I'll do that.
We're back. Look out. He is right there.
The little ones keep getting in Chris's way. Chris keeps like stepping on them,
He walks
like a Lego walkie. He's
directly
gonna hurt
behind
somebody.
someone.
Definitely. I'm gonna go find out about this Y-wing. See how much this thing is. Good comparison for when we did the Leppin Y-wing video. Cost, we found it for about 60 bucks. You know, well, Chris found it for 80, and then found it for 60 later. But I really want to get some details.
We get to this booth, and this guy has the Y-wing that we did a review on, the real one. And I honestly stood there for about, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, because he just left. Like, he left when me and Chris, right when we walked up, we're like, we're gonna find out the price. Get there, he walks off. We stood there for 20 minutes because I had to find out the price.
And of course, right when I get here, he leaves. He leaves.
He's scared of you.
I scared him.
Yeah, where did you go?
I don't know, like right when we walked up, he just decided to leave. He doesn't like me.
Nope.
No, and I see like we got all the other pieces, like Death Star's 400, everything else has a price tag except that guy.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's like 800
That,
bucks.
yeah, and that's a display, and I mean, I don't. How much is that?
600.
600? It's a good price. 600. See? Yeah. So what? We saved about 10%
Yeah, but 80
of the
bucks.
cost. We paid about 10% of the cost.
Yeah.
That'll show you. See? So Leppin can be worth it. Some people are gonna be mad about that, but that's just how it is. That's how the game is played. That's how the game is played.
Yeah.
I want so much stuff.
The Mad Maxes are really cool. I think I might want to prefer this one.
Mad Maxes.
Yeah, it's from the newer one.
Have you seen? I haven't seen that yet.
You haven't seen Fury
That's
Road?
the first movie where I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I know.
And you have.
I saw it
and
in
I'm gonna be
theater, man. It was so awesome.
True thing. I haven't even seen the original Mad Max.
I haven't either. So.
So I'm gonna get ripped today on the internet, which is gonna be fun. Phil.
Bow and arrows for Phil? No, these are military. It won't be there.
Well, I'm just seeing maybe they got a military bow.
Military bow?
You never know.
He doesn't want those. He wants the fantasy bows.
Well, maybe he needs to change his repertoire up.
He doesn't. It's Phil. He's stuck in his
Phil
ways.
needs a new bow and arrow. Maybe we can get him a gun instead.
He doesn't like
And
those.
he'll start going for guns. Guns are better anyways.
Right?
All right, on to the next booth.
Next move.
The problem is, every booth I go to, I find about 10 things I want, and I still haven't gotten anything. And it's because I'm in fear of my wife going home and bringing home a toy, and then not being able to get the price tag off of it in time, because I like to keep things as intact as they were.
Yeah.
And if I bring it home and she goes, how much was that Planet of the Apes Lego? And I go, $45. She'll go, for what? I'll go, sit in a box, in a closet, hidden away
They're only like,
for a while.
but those are only like $12 each, really. You get 3 figures.
Right, but she doesn't care about that. I want to look at this stuff real quick. I touched it and it said do not touch.
You touched
and he
it.
looked at me, and then I looked at him after I called it an X-Wing when it wasn't an X-Wing. It's a great moment me and him had. We shared it, where he went, get away from my table silently, and I went, I'm gonna do that. So I left.
Yeah.
It was a good move on my part.
Yeah. What he said.
Yeah, definitely. Ghost. A lot of figures. I like the guy in the back. Grade when they came out.
He had no life.
That's right.
He had no life.
No life.
Reading
8th grade, I was the
comic
Bionicle kid.
The convention is a 4-day event, but it's only open up to the public for 2 days. So be on the lookout for an episode of an up-close look on what happens behind the curtain.
So we haven't found Bernie.
They haven't found
We
anybody.
haven't found Jason. We barely found Phil.
Whew, check these out. Yeah, we haven't found anybody else.
Nothing.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, well, like the way they hold themselves and then the little pits right here, it's all opened up. All right, we're gonna go see Bernie, who we were probably gonna have on the show one day.
We didn't find him. He found us.
He found us. Yeah, we've been looking for him all day, and the reason was we were looking in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
We were in Town and Trains, and he's in a totally different section, right over here. And we just had a great conversation with him about Lepins, the Millennium Falcon, how there's a rumor of a re-release, pricing, stuff like that. If there's differences, if we need parts here or there, but a lot of good stuff so far. A lot of good stuff. How you doing, Bernie?
Good, good. Well, this is our train layout versus Port Lug, and yeah, film it all.
Yeah.
'Cause we want exposure, really.
So Bernie, how long did this all take? This whole set?
Parts and pieces.
Is it? And it's more than just you putting it together. It's a whole team.
It's,
The Ridgefield Brick Build team. Train Club. All right. Yeah. No. I mean, it's a good set. Everything looks.
Look at that.
And Charlie.
And Charlie. What's up? Dude.
there are about 8 people in the club.
8?
About 8, 9, 10, somewhere in there.
It's not bad. You guys did a very good job.
We have to get 20 before we can approach Lego and say we're an authentic club, and then we get the connectivity with Lego.
Okay.
There are bonuses and there are perks. We're not there yet, which is why we're trying to
I like that one in the back.
display what we've got here. So you don't have to be a railroad builder. You know, all you have to do is have an interest. You know, to build houses, cars, whatever is needed. Because what we're trying to do is build a set of interest, not just for adults, but kids and everybody.
Yeah.
You know, we try to stay purist, but we're not that strict.
So is there any like knockoff pieces in here?
Yes, there are.
Okay.
I have some.
Okay.
Yeah, like for base plates and stuff,
Yep.
they're expensive. You can get the knockoff of those for dirt cheap.
Okay.
And then it'd be perfect for this.
Half my plates are knockoffs.
Yeah, who cares?
So
Right?
The track covers it, and the foliage is on top of that, and figures. And
Well, even the foliage, you can get those the
I
custom
got some.
trees and
Got
stuff.
some yesterday.
Yeah, right? I can't remember who makes those, but they're a local guy.
China? Oh, yeah.
Oh, they are China? Well, there used to be a local group in Beaverton
Steve.
that sold those trees.
Steve sells trees right over there.
So I just want to cut in real quick and say I'm sorry for the weird angles here while we're interviewing Bernie. Bernie, you're a very quiet talker. So I had to get that microphone in really close.
There are 32 foundations supporting this whole thing.
Wow.
You can't just lay the rail down on the tables. The tables dip, and they create kind of a wave-like action for the train. So we built foundations underneath these to support everything, and then they're all bolted together by wing nuts and bolts.
It's easy to take apart.
Very easy,
Yeah.
and easy to transport.
Awesome.
and what are these running on, Bernie?
There are 2 ways to run the track. The old ones with electric motors are 9-volt, and they use the original metal track. And then we also have power function. So 9-volt cannot run on a power function track, the plastic, straight plastic. But we've got all metal except for some of our spurs. Everything is hot. 9-volt. There's a controller, 2 controllers over there. And we have 2 complete perimeters running all the way around the track with spurs at various points. So we could bring trains in and get them out of the way. And there's a lot of rolling stock here.
Gotcha.
I don't have any rolling stock myself here. None of my rolling stock is here.
So it's just your buildings and stuff?
This western section, is mine.
Okay. So 9-volt means that the track is powered. And then the other ones, the train itself is powered.
What we're thinking about doing is the width of one section here. There are 6 plates, the length of this.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead and actually add another
A
section
whole another section.
on both lengths. so that we can actually run 4 spurs.
Okay. And that means more everything. More
the limitation, of course, is finding the electric track, the 9-volt track.
Expensive.
The straight stuff, still available, but hard to find. Everybody wants to sell the curves. You can still find curves. But as you see, there's
a lot of straight track.
A lot of straightaway. So the thought was, well, let's get a train club together and start, networking and see if we can find other people who are interested in the same thing and, join together.
Now you're saying that you're going to get to 20 and then you can be affiliated with Lego. And they don't care if you use other parts.
Just they want you to use Lego. But the theme of mine is confrontation. What's going on is the Lone Ranger and Tonto trying to mediate the process. The Indians are kind of agitated, encroached upon. They've been squeezed into this corner. And then you've got the cavalry now responding. They're coming out.
Okay.
And then the regular stage, since they're occupied and can't take care of things, stagecoach get robbed.
Right.
So there's a whole bunch of action going on. And then we've got a horse-drawn fire brigade over there that's probably going to pump water on those to calm the crowd down.
Yeah, I like the whole theme. It looks like everything matches well. You got, especially because you got so much track. It's going region to region. Everybody did a lot of hard work. Thanks for sharing the story of it too, buddy.
Absolutely.
Next time on the epic conclusion of Toy Kings.
Will Jake get over the fear of his wife and buy something?
And you get to see Phil in his natural environment.
And what the heck am I talking about?
What?
Will Jake ever find a Mr. Lepin bin?
Find out next time on the epic conclusion of Toy Kings.